So I'm Chloe Kendall. I'm a second-year student about to graduate from the Film and Broadcasting program.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Graham, and I'm in my fourth semester of the Architectural Technology program.
I'm Megan Young, and I'm in the Accounting degree program.
My name is Zoe King, and I am currently enrolled in the Bachelor of Commerce Management program.
Surreal and relentless, but all the negatives definitely made the year very eye-opening.
Hectic and challenging and enlightening.
Demanding, challenging, and stressful.
Dedication is mandatory.
It was definitely jarring just from being around the social environment in a classroom all the time and then being sent back home hours away from all my classmates.
Mainly stressful. I had a really tough time online, but when I came back, I was in a blended program. It was kind of a nice break to be able to actually go to class for a little bit.
It was very difficult, especially in the beginning, because you didn't know how to use all the programs and stuff. So you had to do the assignments all without fully knowing how to use everything.
It was pretty interesting getting to understand what it's like to do college online. It was definitely challenging at times with the social aspects of not being able to be in the same room as your teachers.
I can do anything I put my mind to, and I can be very flexible. When I first started, I was like, I can't do online, but after doing it a little, I was like, oh, it's not that bad.
That I'm a lot more resilient than I thought I was going into the pandemic. I didn't think I could really get through this year, but I'm on the other side of it now, and looking back, I realized that I could.
No matter how many challenges are thrown in your way, that if you really want something, that you can achieve it once you put your mind to it.
That I'm more extroverted than I thought I was. When we first went into lockdown, I was like, oh my God, this is so nice. I can just chill. But then after a while, I'm finding I really miss going to social events.
People are all around you are going through the same thing that you are, but you can't see it. It's really important to kind of step out of yourself and see that everyone's in a stressful kind of situation. You don't realize it until you are on the outside looking in.
There are so many people that are just disrespectful and uneducated and just so unaware of their surroundings and unaware of other people's feelings.
Online group work is very difficult, but I still have found ways to connect with people even though it's not face-to-face.
Being able to interact with other student members, especially through the Fanshawe Student Union, has their bingo nights and their deal or no deal game nights.
Mindfulness and positive thinking, just remembering that I'm not the only person in the world right now feeling lonely or upset about COVID.
Once a week, I would just take a day to myself and just relax, forget about school and stuff.
Making sure that, I wasn't getting too anxious or stressed. I gave myself space to be stressed. You don't have to be perfect all the time. You can just take a moment.
I still have the rest of my 4-year program to do. I feel kind of prepared, but I feel like I would be more prepared if I was on campus.
Get back into my routine I was talking about and just live my life, grab the world by the by the horns, and just go at it.
I just want to try to soak in as much as I can because, I wasn't putting my best self into everything just because my mental health wasn't as great as it could be.
Moving to Canada, and I couldn't be more prepared or more excited to do this.
Concerts and going to the movie theater. Just being able to go places and not having to worry about passing this terrible virus to other people.
Probably the social aspects, so going out with my friends, going to see all my family and stuff.
Taking place in those same activities that the student union holds online, but in person.
I want to go and have a summer full of outside stuff, not be so worried about it.
Work hard for anything that you really want to do, or anywhere that you want to be, you can do it.
The best thing you can do right now is to just check in with yourself and get to know yourself really well during this pandemic because you are given a little bit of time to.
I used to be like reliant on everyone, whereas now I've like proved to myself that I can do it. So I like feel more self-worth.
Everyone's in the same boat, right? Like we didn't know what was going to happen and we didn't know how the year was going to go, but I think, I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like it went pretty well and we made it through without having to close down again, which was great. So I think we all made it through and did a fantastic job with it. Mm-hmm.